stage Shashank Sancheti. I know he is long awaited to speak against the motion. Your time starts now.
Today, people are used and things are loved. We are en route to the path of materialism, and the reason can be attributed to technology. With that being said, I come to my motion for the day. Is excessive use of technology hampering the quality of our lives? Sounds a bit unintelligent to you, doesn't it? Let me elicit it. Albert Einstein once famously said, "It is appallingly obvious that our technology is exceeding our humanity." Technology has destroyed faith in human labor. A man's life is priced even cheaper than his goods. After all, this day sees both cars and human beings being insured. Technology has made us blind to a man's skill. The increased replacement of manpower to machines, the increased replacement of manpower by machines, has done nothing but raise the bars of unemployment even higher. And what has unemployment led to? Depression. And depression has helped no one but just the Floxetin manufacturers. Contributing to this loss of human labor, technology has taken its toll over other places too. Let's look at today's generation. The modern day comforts has made the Generation X nothing but couch potatoes or best at burning the tune. Now, let me ask an audience of budding doctors and the great scholars of this medical fraternity, isn't technology been the root cause of the sedentary lifestyle diseases like diabetes and obesity? With that done, let's come to the financial aspect. Indeed, the computers have synchronized the financial system of India. But in the year 2000, a single virus, the Y2K bug, destroyed 25% of the RBI database. And it took over $300 billion just to get over it. Technology has indeed made life easier and quicker, but all the more dangerous. Today, my worthy opponents might say that the technology of the yesteryears has helped us in overcoming many things. But again, let's come to our own field.